Welcome everybody to another episode of Fan Package. It's been a while since I've done one of these. More spice-kistic treats, more up my alley as far as fan packages are concerned. Today we've got a myriad of fresh pods, dried pods, and chili oil to go through today. So all of this came from my friend Brett and his wife Anna. Brett runs foodcartsportland.com. Check out that website if you want to know more about Portland's food carts. He even does tours if you're in the Portland area, if you want to sample some food and you want to know a little more about Portland's history. He's the guy to go to. So this past pod season, Brett and his wife, I believe, did like 19 or so different types of pods. They dried a couple of their pods. They brought back some pods from Bali. I'm going to get a chance to try these. But I'm more interested in a couple of these pods and the chili oil, so let's get to it. So let's kind of work our way up the Scoville scale here. This is, of course, a banana pepper. It's a usual banana pepper here. It's not going to be very hot, I don't believe. It's usually only 500 Scoville or so. It's going to just be more sweet than anything else. Really sweet. Usually you might see these pickled or whatnot, so really nothing to scoff at here. Really no heat here. Let's bite this part off right up here because we all know that's where all the seeds are and all the big bulb of placenta is. Yep, seeds in there and all. But again, it's just banana pepper. Absolutely no heat. This is really just the same pod, it's just a smaller version of the banana pepper. So we're just going to bypass that. This right here is a purple jalapeno. Now it's starting to change color here. If I'll just come to the camera. See, this side of this purple jalapeno is still green here. So usually it'll start turning color and get to this type of color, and then it'll probably get maybe a little lighter, I'm not sure. But it's actually starting to bleed here a little bit, meaning the stem is actually starting also to change color. Just makes it really cool. So you can see here, if I remove the stem, that is still green. So it could probably still go a little bit more on the plant, but let's try it. That is no heat at all. Okay, just a little bit of heat. Obviously have to go more at the placenta. Got a little bit of heat. This pod right here, I have really no clue as to what this really is. My guess off the top of my head was probably going to be either like a cayenne type of pepper or even a really long Thai pepper. Brett says this is more of a Trinidad pepper. It's not a Trinidad scorpion pepper, I will say that. That's completely different, as you will see in the photo of what a Trinidad scorpion pepper really looks like. As you can see, this is more cayenne in shape, maybe a Thai pepper, a really big Thai pepper. I would have guessed cayenne. But let's try it here. Really citrusy. It has a really nice burst of citrus heat. It's got a little bit of tongue burn, increasing. So this is nothing to scoff at. This is hot. If it's for a chili head, they'll be like, oh, that's a little more uncomfortable. But it's not the hottest thing I've ever had, as you can probably imagine. It is very good though. I could put this in, sandwiches, chili, burritos, all sorts of stuff. This is really good. Easily the hottest so far. The others were just laughable, really no heat. Okay, which one's this? This is from Bali, as Brett says here on the Ziploc. From Bali. No clue on Scoville rating. Never been to Bali before. If someone on my channel or someone watching is from Bali or has been there, have they seen these peppers before? It smells quite sweet. These are almost caramelized in color and smell. It's got some heat to it. I'm mostly taken aback by the smokiness, the caramelization, a bit of sweetness. Interesting. This is actually really, really interesting. I probably kind of erred here by eating this one first, because all of a sudden I really don't know how hot this is going to get. But it hasn't made my mouth any worse, so I'm thinking that this is not as hot as this one. Damn Panda logic and science. Gonna get this one right here. This is another dried pod. Brett said he sun-dried these. This is what the inside looks like. My first thought was probably a habanero. It smells like a habanero. It has qualities of it too, just when you look at it from this angle. This one's a creeper kind of burn. Yeah, this is a habanero in my book. Brett, correct me if you watch this, but I'm willing to say this is a habanero. It's got a citrus flavor. It's a slow burn. My mouth is starting to go a little more toward the fiery aspect here. Alright, one more to go on a mason jar. I'm going to remove this. Oh, it actually smells really good. Got garlic in here. Wow. I'm just going to try the oil. Just going to try the oil here. That's nice. Really flavorful. Mostly garlicky. I have absolutely no idea what pods are in here. Not that I can really even taste it anymore because of my stupid logic. But this would go great. Get a nice Asian influence too, if anything. I want to say there's soy sauce or something in here too. So the Panda can still taste something. And this chili oil was made this year in 2015. It says so on the top here. That is a lovely spice-a-kistic experience, I must say. Again, huge thank you to Brett for getting me these pods. Probably has a ton more in the wings here. Can't talk anymore. I'm gonna munch on a banana pepper. Just because. I'd actually say the hottest of the bunch was actually this pepper. I'm not sure if it's a Trinidad type of pepper or if it's a different type of pepper, but this one really packed a punch. This one was really hot, at least compared to every other pepper on this table here. Would you try this chili oil for science? This is actually really good, folks. Let me know down in the comments if you would try this sucker. Look at all those seeds in there. Again, huge thank you to Brett. Check out his website. Link will be in the description. I am sweating bullets and tearing up just a little bit so you know it's working. That's all for this episode of Fan Package, everybody. Embrace that pain, and I'll see you in the next video.